I would like now to present my most fantastic creature, a superior being, a vision of Africanic beauty, a black goddess come to earth.
Candidly, I handle bars without the back pedal. They be pebbles, I'm a hard rock like heavy metal. In the stiletto, echo one love to every ghetto. I'm Patrice Jackson, nice, you can call me cello. From the hello, I bellowed in a falsetto. A verbal pyromaniac, so let the flames settle. A one-woman symphony that I conduct like metal. Divinity is in the bloodstream mixed with rebel. Cause randomly I'm ripping tracks into hemispheres. I ring them out and leave them hanging out like chandeliers. It's no fear, I'm eating greens so no one can stop me. A kamikaze son, I'm moving like an Anunnaki. They try to block me, I Reggie White them, leave them sloppy. Speaking unfamiliar tongues so no one can copy. Illuminati want your mind, soul, and your body. But I'm a prodigy with riders on the side of me. So you can feel it vibrating from the baseline. We got that rhythm resonating through your waistline. We get it done cause we the one and we don't waste time. So throw your hands up in the sky, man, cause you already know. You can feel it vibrating from the baseline. We got that rhythm resonating through your waistline. We get it done cause we the one and we don't waste time. So throw your hands up in the sky, man, cause you already know. I came in the door,
you already know what time it is.
You don't touch nothing,
on
maybe
the real
we won't
radio.
have to rush nothing. I bang
Special
this in
host
7
rocking it from
languages.
8 to
Your man is
8:30
just
this
caught up in the cinema
What's
mirror.
going on,
I'm talking to her. I ain't even lyrically bust, you proven enough. You should call a friend if you must.
What's good, young world? What's rocking? It's Friday. Let's lower Nairobi just a little bit. Shout out to the queen, Nairobi. Say la, I love you, lady. Anyways, let's jump right into the evening. I have been soliciting topics from individuals trying to get this thing rocking. You know, I only got 30 minutes. We 5 minutes late because Ron keeps us on CT time, okay?
I can't help
but I ain't going to put them completely under the bus. I'm just going to let 2 of the big wheels, the front ones, run over them this week. Next week, we going to try to get them people off. Like, they know 8 o'clock they supposed to be off because we rock at 8 o'clock. You know, so if I tell people tune in at 8, like, Nairobi should be rocking. Especially making some baseline. You know what I'm talking about? You already know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, I got this crazy topic I was soliciting on Facebook, but I just ran across something else. Like, I follow this guy named Tony Jones, and I think he has his own show or something, and he just put this status up, and it said, a jealous girlfriend is a faithful girlfriend. If she doesn't get jealous, if it's late, wait a minute. If she doesn't get jealous when someone has your attention, it's because someone else has hers. Really? Like, really?
Is that the truth?
Is that where we are right now in this century? Seriously? So my response is, if she's a strong woman, and a relationship has no legs if there is no trust. So I don't believe that statement to be true if she's a strong woman, because a real woman makes her man feel as though he's 10 feet tall. So the last thing she's worried about is being jealous. You understand?
Get your kid to eat. Well, my kid.
Okay.
Is that making sense? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it makes perfect sense.
I don't have time to be jealous. Like, that means every time you go for the doorknob, I'm going to be like, who you want to see?
Who you
talking to? Like, where you going? What time you coming back? Who does that? Like,
but let's not pretend we all haven't been in those type of relationships.
Well, my point was it takes a strong woman. Now, that's the adjective that I need individuals to grab hold of.
Okay.
Strong woman. Because I dated a weak man before who has done something similar. Like, I'm riding, listen, it's like 10 o'clock, not to mention the windows of my car, they're tinted, so you can't even see in it. I'm on the phone with dude, I'm coming from class, it's late, like I said, it's like 10 o'clock. He asked me, who's looking at me from the car that's riding next to me?
Okay.
Wait, I don't think, no, I don't think you heard me. He's asking me, who's staring at me from the car that's riding next to me? It's 10 o'clock, my windows is tinted, I wouldn't care if the Pope was in the car next to me. What do you mean, who's looking at me? How exactly are me and dude, whoever this mysterious dude is, how are we exchanging numbers? You know, like, I'm on the phone with you, idiot, so am I screaming out the window, or do I have, you know, the side of the phone up to my ear, like, call me? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Something's going on in that situation, man.
Yeah,
you caused my man to be a little easy with his.
Yeah.
Or the guy riding by had some X-ray glasses. It could have been anything. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing. It could have been an old lady riding next to me. He didn't know who was riding next to me. You understand? Like, how insecure is that? Get yourself together, bro. Get yourself together. So, yeah, that status just kind of grabbed me. But I spoke to someone and asked them, like, what should I talk about? And they gave me this crazy topic. And the topic was, before I get into this topic, because you know I'm long-winded.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, you are.
We're gonna have Malik Rashawn call in, who is like the founder of Occupy the Hood. I cannot wait to talk to him because, like, I met this guy, not even physically, like we've never met in person, but someone contacted me that's on his team and asked me to be a part of Occupy the Hood in Atlanta. And so, of course, you know, I was like, yes, any opportunity to give back, I was down. You know, the person that asked, I worked with them on the movie that I'm in. Shout out to Tangy Gilliam. The movie's coming out. They're doing a screening in Philly. Oh, my goodness, I'm so excited. I'll possibly talk about that later as well. But so they reached out to me, and dude calls me to thank me, right? And I'm talking about from the time I started talking to him, we rock. Like, I feel like I've been knowing him forever. Like, we just clicked. Like, that's my dude. You know what I mean? So I cannot wait to talk to him. I was listening to his podcast. I attached it to the post earlier today on Facebook so people can have the opportunity to check him out. He's raw. He's straightforward. He's like no holds barred, pull no punches. I was like, yo, I know you be on the radio all the time, so, you know, we can't be blasting the customer. And he was like, yo, I be on the radio all the time, like FM radio. You don't have to be fooling me. So I was like, my bad, you know, my bad. So I'm looking forward to that. So back to this topic, right? So the topic is this, because, you know, before we get all heavy, I wanted to make sure we keep it light for a second. So, I don't even know if this is light, but the topic is, how do you get rid of a spouse who doesn't want to leave, right? A spouse who, like, there's no, he has no money because he's not working. Okay. He spends, like, all of his time on the internet, chilling, whatever.
Video games, that type of thing. Okay.
Yeah, you know, meeting people, whatever he does. So there's no income coming in. He doesn't help around the house. You know, sexual attraction, I'm assuming, is gone. And so my response was, like, why haven't you left? You know, why are you waiting for dudes to leave? Why haven't you left? I said, because if there has been no physical attraction since the inception of the Flintstones, then Bam Bam is not hitting hard enough, because I feel like he should have been cracking you in the back of your neck with that big-ass club for a long time. Why are you still there? You understand? You talk about why he ain't left. What are you still doing there?
What if it's your house? Who leaves?
Well, I don't know. Here's what I said. If you move slightly to the, if it's your house, move slightly to the left as Bam Bam is landing the club, and he may possibly land it on the forehead of your spouse. And then you and Bam can grab the spouse and fly him out for Thursday morning trash pickup. But you have to make sure that you put him out there before he wakes up, because if he wakes up before you get back in the house, you'll be running down that rocky road with no shoes on, telling them to open up the dinosaur. Betty! Oh,
oh my goodness.
You gotta keep that light, because if you don't, that's craziness. Because listen, I say all the time, people call me the runaway bride. So first out of foolishness, I'm out. Gotta go. Like, I'm breaking. So I couldn't imagine staying with somebody who ain't contributing nothing. Like, what you got on that? You know what I'm saying? Bill time versus but it's mortgage time. What you got?
You don't got your hand out on payday, though, do you?
I make my own money, but if
I'm just saying, we living together. Is your hand out on payday, or do you give me the opportunity?
My hand is not out.
You give me the opportunity to pull my to at least take my money out my pocket. Let me go to the ATM or something. Hand out.
You know what's due. If you haven't gotten to this whole technology thing yet and slid the money over into my account so that bills can be paid, it better be on the table. There is no reason for me to address you and say, baby, you know we got to pay this bill.
Oh, no doubt. Definitely.
Yeah, I ain't put my hand down. Mom always told me, you don't ask the man for nothing. He know, even if he don't live with you, if you dating this guy and he come to your house and he recognize, and this is funny because only certain people know this, and he come to your house and he recognize you ain't got no halo farms, you.
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something.
He was like, listen, he's supposed to, time he come over to the house, he's supposed to have bags of Halo in his hand because he recognized that there's no Halo in the house.
Bring something.
I don't tell this man, I don't have no iced tea, baby. You think you can go get me some of that fruit punch? I don't think so.
Cause my first thing, I walk in the crib, I'm like, the cable on? Okay, cable on, we good. You know what I mean? I'm checking.
That's all you're worried about is the cable? Seriously?
The cable, the lights, you know what I mean? Because I'm bringing food with me.
What you said, Oreo? What you said was
I'm bringing food with me. I'm bringing food with me. So I'm looking for lights and cable, and we good. I probably got the wine with me, too.
I'm going to need that money on the table. Don't be coming in here with that $1 pint of rice from the Chinese store, 3 chicken wings fried hard, talking about so we... Open up that can of corn and we about to rock out and call this dinner. I got 3 for you. I got 3 for me. I don't think so.
You got somebody watching me? That's how
you go to the Chinese restaurant. I get a plate of that rice.
And 6 wings, yo. That's a date. That's a whole date for me right there.
Oh, that is wrong. Listen, I'm telling him to call right now.
And that's spending night food. If I buy all that, I'm spending the night. That's how I do.
I'm sorry. Did you just say that's spending the night food?
Yeah.
Where are you staying exactly? Outside on the court? Like, what are you talking? I know you. Is the line ringing? Because
yeah. Line blowing the whole.
Please, 3 chicken wings fried hard. Really? I'm angry about it. I think I'm quite disturbed. You know I'm gonna keep talking because I can't stand dead air, so I have to keep talking. I feel sorry for you up top people because I understand it got cold again up there, but it's nice all day down here. It was in the 80s today again. Hooray for Georgia. Ow! Yes, they might talk about the racist people down here, but let me tell you, they got some good weather. Yes, you can cook out in February and March. I'm talking about where the burgers at.
Okay. We got some callers, so let's take some calls, see what's going on in the area, all right?
Okay.
All right. On the Real Radio, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace, Malik Rasan, Southside Jamaica, Queens. What's going on?
Oh, we got New York. Okay, that's what it is.
Sean, everyone, this is the individual I have been telling you about. This is the founder of Occupy the Hood. Could you please introduce them to this movement that you have?
Oh, man, let's do it quick. Everybody knows about the whole Occupy shenanigans that was going on in New York and Wall Street, and I basically went down there. Told them it wasn't a good look without black people there. The video went viral. And from me opening my mouth, it became a movement, 20 cities. You know, we doing what's good in the hood. I mean, simple as that. You know, about self-sustainability, getting our people on the right track. You know, that's all it is.
So
nothing crazy.
So you pull this together, and it entails what?
It entails everything. Well, we know the Occupy movement. You know, they be running around marching. We ain't doing none of that. So if there's a need in the community, we try to meet that need. You know, so for example, like where I live at, or like where everybody lives at in Trenton, anywhere you go, there's a real big issue with food deserts. So we getting cats from the block, and we finding areas, and we putting seeds in the ground. Or if there's people hungry in that neighborhood, we getting Miss Mabel and them to cook up some fish and bring it to the block.
Wow.
I mean,
I'm feeling that.
It's really simple. I mean, it blew, but I mean, just like corny rap music, a simple song gets everybody going. So it was just one of those things, something simple.
Look, Occupy the Hood right now, the page on Facebook has 14,466 fans of this page. Like, this thing, it just exploded. And my involvement when I came down to, what street were we on in Atlanta? I can't even remember what street we were on, but I was, just from the experience, it completely changed something for me because, like, I got a chance to see the face of homelessness up front. Like, up close and personal, and it looked like me. You understand? Like, that, I think that's what really just shook me, because it looked like me. You have this ideal of what you think homelessness is, or what you know, how you think things are out there, because you don't really see it. You may see it as something on television or whatever, but there were young people, old people, women, children. It was people. Like, the movement is beautiful. It was, because people were pulling up, popping their trunk, and taking food out, and we fed everybody that was in that line that day.
It's no joke. And if you don't know, like in Philadelphia, actually in a lot of cities, they're making that illegal now. In Philly, Mayor Nutter, the clown, has just made it, or he's trying to pass, I'm not sure if it passed yet, but he's trying to make it illegal to feed groups of people. And they're doing it under the guise of, you know, you might poison somebody.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead serious. Like, you can Google it.
Yeah, because they do that. I mean, like in corporate America, there's like, we have an event, we can't give food away because someone can sue the organization and say that they were poisoned by what we fed them. So it's just like those, like McDonald's and all those restaurants, they're supposed to throw that food away at the end of the night, even though they have all of this food left over, because someone can say, I got sick from that, and poison them. I mean, and sue them.
And also what they do, you know what it is too, you know, that it's a non-profit industrial complex. If I got Shaniqua and them, you know, going in there, piggy banks, feeding people, then all these people like Feed the Children and people like that are garnering all this money, they have no jobs. So even like McDonald's and these restaurants that are not allowed to throw out the food, like Golden Corral, for instance, what they do is they give the food to these non-profit organizations. Okay. And they give out the food, which is a good thing, but they also get millions of dollars in donations. Like Occupy the Hood, so far, we've been going around since September, and we've gotten literally $190 in donations. We've done everything from resources, talking to people, tapping on shoulders, and that's how we get it done. We've been able to stay clear of the money piece for now.
Okay.
We've been able to stay clear. I mean, it's working. I mean, you're talking about, she mentioned the Twitter and everything I've gotten, the radio show, we had a TV show coming. I got it all just from tweeting and asking people that look like me and saying, look, we need your help, and they be there for, like she said, Tangia Gilliam from Oral House.
Okay.
You know, we do stuff for her, she do stuff for us. I mean, that's how we rock it. Each one teach one.
Oh, no doubt.
Yes, each one teach one. So if there's individuals that are out there right now that want to be a part of this, how do they go about it? Like, how do they contact you? How do they become a part of this movement?
Well, first, if you're in the hood, you occupy in the hood. But, you know, if you want to just get to know us, you know, the official occupythehood.org. Our email is occupythehood@gmail. Twitter, same thing. You holler at us, we holler right back. There's a few of us that run the Twitter and all of that, so, you know, it's not, you know, you're not going to get an automated response. So, you know, you just stick it. Make a page. If you're from the block, make a page, Occupy the Hood, and get to work, and we'll get you to work. We'll find resources in your neighborhood, and we'll get it popping.
Yeah, it's all over the place. Like, before I went downtown to be a part of it, I wanted to research it and find out, you know, exactly what I was going to take part in. And I was amazed at the videos and, like, how many cities were involved. I was like, wow, this is, like, where did this come from? So, yeah, if you're interested in knowing more about it, please go to the Facebook page, go to the Twitter page, go to the website. The website, again, is, Malik, I'm sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
I'm sorry. The official Occupy the Hood. .org. And one quick thing, and you know, a lot of these organizations, you know, we're not filled with academics. We got cats straight off the block, some cats that are still in the street, right out of jail, and then we also have college professors and famous people like Jasiri X and Paradise Gray. So, you know, no one takes a precedence in this movement. We all, if it's your idea, it's your job, and that's how we rock. Whatever you do, you know, so people get scared to join movements. That's why I ain't never joined one, you know. You don't have to be an activist, you just got to be active.
No doubt.
Right.
No doubt.
And so you decided instead of joining one, you created one, and now it's moving.
I mean, I know me. I'm not wearing a black beret. You know, I'm not gonna go around and shoot my fist. I just want to help some folks, and I can only do it in the language that I can do it in. Like, you know, we'll feed 1,000 people on a Saturday, and you'll see me in a club, you know, 2 hours later. You know, we just do it different. We want to help some people. I'm not trying to change your life or your religion.
That's what I'm talking about. You just want to help some people out who need it.
We want to help ourselves, really, because every time I help somebody, if I help little Daquan in the hood, I'm stopping him from knocking my mother in the head.
No doubt.
I'm helping myself as well.
And that's,
well, you know, I truly appreciate your time and you calling in and sharing with our listeners what your movement is. And for everybody who doesn't know, the 60-second assassin is so wrapped up in this thing. I've met this man, and not even personally yet, and I feel like I have been knowing him forever. Like, and that's to meet someone and have that connection, like, that's genuine people, because I really don't rock with a lot of people like that. So that's genuine.
Good people.
Yeah, thank you. I feel the same way about you.
I mean, you did the Diane. I'm going to tell you, I got to see the video. She did the Diane Sawyer. You know, she was all, you know, it was a good thing. She looked out and we tweeted it. It's all about whatever anybody has to promote, we promote it for them. That's what them folks do, you know, the others. So we try to, we try to do that. So, you know, hit us up. Even hit us up on the page. If you got something you want to promote, I don't care if you're selling socks. We want to help you sell them.
That's what's up. But you know, they are definitely helping me get the word out about the Knowledge is the New Black T-shirt. So I am excited about that. I would never have been able to reach his 15,000 followers without his assistance. So I appreciate that. And from my family to your family, we will continue on in the success of this movement and generate this thing and get the word out. Y'all hear that? Trenton stays up, because right now the state of my hometown is not good, and we definitely need to occupy that.
We got the wise and intelligent. That's our people.
Wait, yeah. All right, Malik, I hit you on the back end. I'm about to close this thing out in 4 minutes.
All right, I appreciate
Thank you for calling in.
Thank you. Yeah, no doubt. Anytime. Peace.
Now we're gonna rock for a minute.
So here's the thing, like I'm sweating, like I hate to say that. I was about to say something ignorant, but it's so hot in here. Like my thermostat in the house says 79 degrees right now. Wow. I know people up top is upset because I understand y'all had to turn y'all heat back on. Yeah. Well, it's been in the 80, baby, all day down here.
Wow. See, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been good all week, but I think winter's still coming. I don't know. I think we're getting tricked up here. It's going to get cold again before it get real warm.
Well, I tell you what, right now down here, it feels like summertime, that I got to open up my windows and I want to go sit outside on the balcony. Wasn't for the fact that we got this new bug here that might get all caught up in my hair weave. I'm going to keep it on inside. I'm going to keep it inside. They like ladybugs, right? But they're brown and green, and they're from Asia. So we were looking them up today on the internet. I'm trying to figure out, how did they get to Georgia from Asia? Like, what person brought them here? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did they get to Georgia? That's a whole lot of traveling, no?
Hey, they down south. But we got another caller. Let's take this caller.
Please grab that.
On the Real Radio. Uh-oh. I think I lost
Hello?
it.
Hello?
I think I lost
you're
it.
not there.
Uh-oh. That was my fault. I think I lost it. Call if you call and call back. It's on the Real Radio. That was my fault.
Yes. What is that? Let me put that on the Facebook page and get some people to call in here for the next couple of minutes. Listen, I have a dinner date, so where are the people who start the real show?
Hey, it's 8:30. They're not here yet, so you already know what it is. It's a stand-in.
Okay, so
y'all don't want to hear my buffoonery.
447 what? No, we're gonna get you some. We're gonna get you buffoonery up in here.
609-447-0237.
0237. Call up. Let's talk about some things. We don't necessarily have to talk about that marriage spouse thing. You know, we can talk about the Flintstone, you know, how
I think you got it back.
No. I like when the music is playing low enough that, you know, I can still enjoy it, but I can hear people. That's important to me. I don't like things when I don't know why it takes that man that long to answer the phone.
I thought we had her back, but I guess we did. She might have called her.
Listen,
call her. Give us a call back. We having technical difficulties with my fingers tonight. Call back.
I was about to say the technical difficulties is a super producer.
My fingers been typing all day and doing this, that, and the third. So give us a call back, 609-447-0237.
So let me tell you about these shirts, right? You know, I got these shirts. Knowledge is the new black. The crazy part is the individual that introduced me to Malik, when I said that when I was on the set of Blind Man Walking, which is Candy Gilliam's film that I'm in, and I said, you know, knowledge is the new black, and he was like, wow, that's a hot statement. That needs to be on a T-shirt, right? And so, you know how it's funny how things just materialize just like that. And so from, you know, me saying it, him saying it needs to be on a T-shirt, I put it on a T-shirt. So I'm getting the word out. Of course, you know, Bruce Boy always supports my movement. I appreciate that. He buys like a load of shirts for the kids, and whenever they do something of achievement in class, like they all, a few of them had 70% or higher on their Spanish test or some test they were taking.
Okay.
A few more had some other different achievements, and he would give these shirts out as incentives and post them up, right?
Okay.
So the first time he put the picture up, people were like, wow, I really like that. You know, I want to order some, and I was excited about that. So Malik saw it and was like, yo, well, that's the hot shirt. I'm going to share it with my people. And just like that, without question, he did. And so now I have individuals hitting me up, emailing me from all over the place, New York, everywhere, wanting to cop some of these shirts. But
I got to tell my man that hit up the radio show or something, yo. $15,000.
That is a beautiful thing. Like, cause, you know, the power of relationships is a beautiful thing, but you have to be able, you know, you can put people in a room, and if they don't know how to work that room and network,
no doubt,
it serves them no purpose.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now, put the 60-second assassin in a room. I'm gonna work that room even if I got on 6-inch stilettos. You understand? I'm up in there. Listen, this is not a game. This is not a game. So, yeah. A friend of mine, we were talking, she wanted to get 2 of the shirts for her and her daughter, and we were talking about how hard it is to push something positive. Because even though now I'm getting the word out about the shirts, people are saying they like it. We were talking about things like Evelyn's shirt from the Basketball Wives.
Okay.
Jim Jones' mom's shirt, you know, that psychotic, I'm a psychotic B shirt.
Yeah,
and how they flying off the shelves. You know, things like that. They're flying off the shelves, but you try to get somebody to talk about something in relation to them uplifting themselves, empowering themselves, finding some self-esteem, being about something other than hustling or, you know, whoring or whatever the case, and no one's interested in it, you know.
Right.
And just to prove my point, I made a shirt, and it was an ignorant shirt. It was just to prove my point, and people were like, "I want that shirt."
Wow, it's backwards. That's how people think backwards. Like, yo.
Yeah, I don't get that though. Like that, I don't understand that whole concept. Like that makes no sense to me. I would be more excited about something that would make me want to do something. Like I think I was listening to someone saying, you know, surround yourself with other people, other positive, intelligent people, and you'll want to be positive and intelligent, which is true.
Most definitely.
Because if you hanging around hustlers on the block, you come outside every day, you in school is a beautiful thing. You come outside every day and you see hustlers all day, every day. This is what you see. Seems like that's the lifestyle they have. They got all the money. All of a sudden, you want to be a hustler. You stop going to school. You start hanging out with them. You know what I'm saying? This is now your lifestyle. You young, lost, and retarded.
No doubt.
Basically. You know what I mean? So, but if you start hanging around individuals who are about something, who want to do something, who are in school or not just looking for a job, but are building careers, then all of a sudden your whole mindset changes. You are into doing something else. You're starting to think about the things that motivate and move you to doing something.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
You start
It's
vibing off.
mindset that people just don't get that. That bothers me. Oh, it bothers me so. It bothers me so. It bothers me. It bothers me. So, how many guests do you guys have on tonight?
We got about three, 4.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah,
good. No
I
bad
hope-
carpet
I hope
tonight.
that-
No bad carpet tonight.
I hope the hosts get here before the guests do.
I do too. I do too. And let me tell you, this week, I think I hung up too early last week. Did they thank me for hanging around for them last week?
They better hit it. Oh, we
I was
got
about to say, if
Freedom
they-
God in here. Freedom God just walked in.
Freedom God in the door. Hello.
What's good? What's good? I'm just saying hello to everybody.
Well, that's what's up. I'm just saying, well, technically, I guess since you started 5 minutes late, that wouldn't make him late.
Yeah.
That would make him a minute early.
Yeah. That kind of sound right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, Freedom, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you do what you do, and I'm going to go feed my face. But, you know, as always, people, this has been the 60-second assassin, and I may not be in your living room. I may not be in your bedroom, but I am always in your area. Peace.